What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a heart's desire reading for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, you guys are second this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because your girl is running on fumes. I'm going to lay down for a little bit, um, and then I will have to get Virgo and Gemini done at a later time. If you guys have those placements in your chart, um, they're coming. Just let me get some rest. Okay, so one from the top for your present, one from the bottom for your past energy, and then one energetically from the middle for your future energy. Okay, we will look at the bottom of the deck momentarily to see what the overall outcome is. Okay, so let's see where you are, Capricorns. We have Four of Pentacles in your present, Two of Wands in your past, and Three of Wands in your future energy. Three of Wands was underneath the bottom card for Taurus and has now shown up in your reading. Okay, so some form of progression is coming forward for you in the future. Okay, let's look at this Four of Pentacles. Four circles standing up in a rectangle. Okay, I feel as though there's kind of levels to your feelings right now, or levels to your finances of some sort. Okay, or value, things of importance. Maybe you're putting out or laying out an outline in regards to like a to-do list of some sort. But Four of Pentacles is also talking about holding back. Okay, and so as you can see, like I said, these four circles are sitting in this rectangle, kind of held in place. Okay, and so right now you could be holding back on particular information. You could also be kind of budgeting a little bit more with your finances for something in particular. Okay, maybe reorganizing your finances to make room for something. Okay, in particular. Now, past energy, you have the Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands with this pathway in the middle, you can take it as kind of like the starting line to a new potential journey. Okay, or you can take it as the finish line, if you will. But I more so look at the Six of Wands in a sense of getting to the finish line in victory. Okay, so Two of Wands is more of a embarking on a journey, and it is going, or in the past it was a very long road for you to get to some potential opportunity. Okay, in the past you possibly took a chance on something in particular. Could have been a business, could have been a relationship. Okay, and so right now, presently, you may either have some regrets or reevaluating things. Okay, and as it relates to a business. Okay, next we have the Three of Wands. Okay, Three of Wands. So Two of Wands comes to a Three of Wands. Again, like I said, progression. As you see, this ball is bouncing from one wand to the next in water. Okay, and so again, a slow progression. Maybe after you reevaluate some things and figure out what it is that you want to do, you start moving towards that new goal. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you guys, Capricorn, as the overall outcome. And you have the Five of Pentacles, okay? Five of Pentacles. It's a little bit dark here, okay, with the navy blue and black, okay? And this person is kind of light, or if you will, cold, okay? Very bright and vibrant in this card. Usually the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold. You go from Four of Pentacles to Five of Pentacles, so possibly need to be very mindful about your next financial steps, okay? I don't feel like it's a loss that you end up having. It's more so a change, okay? Five promotes some form of change, but something that feels more like stunted in a sense, okay? As far as finances go, okay? I don't want to say strapped because that's too much of a strong word, but just be mindful, okay? If it is in reference to your finances, purchases, and things like that, try to find deals, do comparisons, don't go with the first thing that you see, okay? Kind of shop around first, okay? And aside from, shopping around looking for the best price, really think about whether or not if this is a lucrative move for you, okay? And if it's something that other people would really want, okay? So let's get into the Clarifiers Capricorns. One from the top for the Four of Pentacles, one from the bottom for the Two of Wands, and then one energetically from the middle for the Three of Wands. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck momentarily to clarify this Five of Pentacles, okay? So we have the Seven of Inspiration, which is Seven of Wands. Then we have Temperance with the Two of Wands. And then we have Eight of Inspiration, which would be Eight of Wands, okay? So let's get started with the present energy. Four of Pentacles with this Seven of Inspiration, Seven of Wands, which again feels like I said, holding back on something. Seven of Wands, Seven of Inspirations, kind of confirming that, where you're kind of pushing things to the side to pretty much reevaluate, or pushing out any negative energy. As you see, it's mostly black on both sides of this person in the card, okay, with a star, okay. Seven of Wands is usually talking about being somewhat defensive as well, okay, and so you could have some outside influences kind of speaking negatively, okay, or maybe you have a lot of clientele or orders in a sense, okay, high demand, and so it's also kind of creating a large to-do list for you, okay, and so it's possible that you also need to prioritize for some of you, okay, get in where you fit in, okay. Next we have the Two of Wands with the Temperance card here, okay. Temperance is usually talking about having some form of patience, okay, and in the past you had to have patience with yourself as you were embarking on this new journey, okay. Any mistakes or shortcomings, things of that nature, maybe either you had to have patience with yourself, or people had to have patience with you, okay. And so it almost feels like deja vu all over again with this present energy, okay, where you may be bombarded a little bit, and so you have to have or ask for some form of patience as you're maneuvering, and this was in the past, but it also could be also in your present as well. Okay. I'm feeling something in regards to like being out of stock of something, or not able to get something for someone because of like an outsourced supplier, if you will, is out of stock of something. And so whatever someone is specially requesting, you're not able to get them. Okay. And so it does cause some kind of high demand, if you will. Okay. So kind of feeling some pressure. Um, it could also be a sense of Four of Pentacles dealing with your finances where you're not really willing to spend the additional money, where you could get it from somewhere else, but it's going to cost you more. Maybe high shipping costs to expedite something, okay? If that be the case, then you have to be able to inform someone like, hey, I need you to pay an additional X amount of dollars so that way I can get this to you in the short time frame that you're giving me. Okay, if they're not willing to do that, then they have to be willing for the order not to be fulfilled. Okay, just point blank period. Okay, now let's move on to the future energy where we have the Eight of Inspiration, which would be the Eight of Wands, with the Three of Wands. So it kind of increases here. Your progression is based off of your movement, in regards to communication as well. Okay, so future energy is again making progression, but only based off of how you move. Okay, you are going to have to become a little bit more consistent, a little bit more diligent, and very motivated. Okay, if you want to progress forward. Okay, and I think you do, but make sure you're not doing it for the wrong reasons. Make sure you are checking off all your boxes, especially in regards to being able to afford to do something. Okay, and again, working in a sense of need or necessity, and if it is something that is going to be very useful to people as a whole. Okay, I can tell you for a fact with what I have in my Etsy shop and creating it, it was based off of, and where I am now with it is, reevaluating it, realizing what it was that I truly wanted to do with my Etsy shop, which was, provide some form of holistic spiritual healing to people, for those that are, energetically guided to that type of craftsmanship. Okay, again, I told you your girl is tired, so that is why I have, curated the things that I have on my shop, along with, speaking with my ancestors, preaching not only to you guys, things that can help you, but also what has helped me over the last few years of really getting into my spirituality. Okay, and so not only is it things that are holistic on my shop that I feel and that my ancestors feel and spirit guides feel that are a necessity to everyone out here, but in a sense that it's healing, along with my artwork, something that I need to get back to, but I'm focused so much on a particular part of my shop that's needed at this time. Okay, and so you have to do the same thing if you are about to embark on a new skill set in your business. You have to really evaluate it as if not the business owner, but as if you are the client, if you are the potential client. If it's really something that you have the time to dedicate to. Okay, that's another thing with this Five of Pentacles. Do you have the time to devote this type of energy? Because this Five of Pentacles is looking at this Three of Wands. Okay, are you willing to embark on this new journey? Is it something that even you yourself, if you were a customer, would you want it? Okay, if the answer is no, then there's something you're missing and you need to reevaluate it. Okay, If it is, then think smart, make smart choices, make smart purchases in regards to making this project come to fruition. Okay, so that being said, let's look at the bottom of the deck to see what is clarifying this Five of Pentacles, and it is the Nine of Inspiration. Nine of Inspiration is clarifying this Five of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Inspiration would be Nine of Wands. Okay, and it could be this possibility of feeling blocked in a sense creatively. Okay, you do have this person kind of standing in sand, and it is behind her as well, with this pathway where there's nothing but all these tall mountains and there's really nowhere else to go. Okay, and so the question is, are you creatively blocked? Okay, the color orange is coming through really uh, strong in this Nine of Inspiration card, and so I feel as though you need to work on your sacral chakra in the sense of finding that inner joy, that spark of creativity to really start culminating this project, okay, in a clear, conscious way, okay. And so kind of tap into that inner child again. Like I said, don't look at something from a business standpoint, look at it from a customer standpoint, okay, as a potential client. And maybe you can understand just a little bit more if you're in a situation where you can possibly do like maybe a survey to people around you that purchase from you on a regular basis. Ask them, if I were, or if you were to see something like this, would you purchase it, would you buy it? Okay, in a sense of if you really want that feedback. Okay, and see, what they say. All right, and just kind of guesstimate what it is, or if it's, really anything that you really want to embark on. Okay, and so something is going to block you, in a sense, like I said, more so creativity wise, with this Five of Pentacles, because again, it's a question of whether or not you really want this. Okay, so let's get into your heart oracle. All right, and we do see, while I'm shuffling here, this Eight of Inspiration going into the Nine of Inspiration. It's like the progression goes up from 8 to 9. And so, like I said, with the Eight of Wands, it's about movement and communication, and somehow that gets blocked by something. Okay, and it could get blocked from finances, not being able to do something that you really want to pursue, or other things kind of getting in the way of you being able to formulate some form of progress towards this new endeavor. Okay, so what that is for you to find out. Like I said, could be finances, it could be something else. Okay, so could be motivation, period. All right, lack of motivation. Okay, so based off of not being sure. All right, so with that being said, at the bottom of the deck we have throat chakra. Okay, throat chakra number 5. Okay, again, communication. This is the chakra of communication. You need to change how you possibly communicate. Okay, if it's in terms of maybe advertising your business, you may need to start changing how you communicate and advertise for yourself. Okay, if you want people to take you seriously, or you want a new form of clientele, you're going to have to communicate that. Okay, start really speaking on what it is that, or what services you provide, so that way people start knowing who you are. Okay, The more you advertise, the more you get your name out there, the more likely people are to find you. Okay, so let's get into the book for some additional messages. Page 165. You do have 5 again underneath with change your focus. Okay, so again, there's some retrospection that you need to do. You have a lot of 5s here. Okay, 5 throat chakra, 5 change your focus, and 5 of pentacles. Okay, all about changing. Okay, possibly your work ethic and maybe changing your priorities. Okay, it could mean changing to a whole new journey as well. Okay, in the past you embarked on something, it was good for the time being. Now it's a 3 of Wands situation where you may need to expand and go a little bit further than where you are now. Okay, so throat chakra, color is blue, sound is hum, element is sound, gland is thyroid. Your keyword words are I speak. Okay, located in the throat area, this chakra is associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and others in the creative arts have active throat chakras. To activate this chakra, use your voice in some way. Sing, chant, hum, laugh, make some noise. Energizing this chakra helps you speak your truth in a clear and kind manner, improving your relationships and increasing your sense of well-being. Okay, take that to heed, improving your relationships and increasing your sense of well-being. Okay, so improving your relationships in the sense of, like I said, reaching out to people, asking them, you could even ask them about, when you first started out, whatever it was that you provided to them, or even if it's not about a service, but just, a check-in of sorts on a friendship in particular. Really open up and start speaking. Okay, friendship goes both ways. Okay, you can't be put on one person. Same thing goes for relationships as well. Okay, it's a shared responsibility. All right, and so you have to be willing to accept change. Okay, and move progressively with it, as it's warranted. Okay, so that being said, let's get into your power of surrender with your message of support so we can wrap up your reading, Capricorns. 2 more shuffles here. One more shuffle. And cut by 3. And let's look at the bottom of the deck for you guys. We have surrender stress. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Okay? Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Okay? So to help with this stress relief, okay, for some of you, if you would like, you can go on my Etsy shop. The link is in my About Me section on my channel. For some of you, the Sanctuary would be a good meditation oil for you, in the sense of calming your overactive mind if you're, an overthinker, okay? It will assist in that. You can read the description on the site in my shop. For others of you, if you are trying to heal from anything in the past, to help you move forward and kind of also promote this change that you need, I would suggest the Flourish Meditation Oil, okay? Along with either one, you could pair with the bath salts, whether it is to take a full on bath, sprinkling your shower as kind of like a spiritual shower, or a foot bath, the Ignite My Passion, which can pretty much promote you guys in a sense of finding what your true passion is if you are talking about changing up skill sets, okay? And so it could assist you in the sense of whatever this progression is from this past to something new and expanding your business. That Ignite My Passion spiritual bath would be helpful in that sense, okay? If you are not sure what your passion is, it will assist in helping you find that, along with that Flourish meditation oil. You could also do both if you wanted to. However, I would suggest that the Flourish be used during the day. It is a feminine scent, and you can wear it as a body oil, during the day, to help you pretty much move and progress with everything that you need to get done. And then the sanctuary, I would suggest using at night because you possibly do a lot of overthinking at night, okay? Kind of maybe reviewing your day, seeing or checking off things that you've gotten done, reviewing and seeing what it is you haven't gotten done, okay? And so the sanctuary meditation oil I would use at night to just rub on your temples and on your neck in a vertical line going up your chest to open up that heart space and help clear your crown chakra and third eye, to calm your thoughts and really center yourself and maybe elevate and bring some form of enlightenment, okay? So with that being said, Capricorns, that is really all that I have for you guys this evening. We do have 2 more readings this week along with the energy shout out. So until then, peace.